Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth.
See, that's power right there. He put a lot of power in a man's mouth. When you vow to do something, don't make promises to your wife, to your kids, to anybody that you know you can't do it. Because once you start breaking them promises, your respect level is going to keep going down, down, down. What they going to tell you? Oh, he's just talking. He's just talking. Last time he said we're going on vacation next year. If we're coming next year, we ain't got the money. And they start disrespecting you because your word ain't worth a dime. When you make a promise or when you want to do something, just say, we'll see till that time comes. Don't put your word out there like that. Well, go ahead.
Verse 3. If a woman also vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth.
Now he's talking about a woman, a child of that father is in his house. If she make a promise to God, and her father going to hear it, he got to okay this thing. I don't care if she's 50 years old. She's staying in his house, he got to okay. Go ahead.
And her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she has bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her. Then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she has bound her soul shall stand.
All I'm saying is, if my daughter come up and tell me and say, Dad, I'm finna go somewhere, if I would say she can't go, if I tell her, okay, fine, she can go. If I tell her, no, she can't go, she can't go. Period. She in my house. Oh, my son, they in my house. I understand the authority. That's the authority of a man in the house. I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to look like a tyrant when she do these things. And they don't sometimes don't understand you're trying to protect them from certain things out there that will hurt them. I don't want my child to be hurt out there in the street late at night or going to a hospital or a club or something or whatever. No. If you want to do that thing right there, you do that in your own house. Period. Go ahead.
Verse 5. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows or her bonds, wherewith she has bound her soul, shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her.
So if she made a promise to someone she gonna go somewhere and she can't go because her dad told her she can't go, the Lord will forgive you. You should have made that vow. You should have ran it by your dad first. Period. That's all to tell you. You should have ran it by him first. This authority, this God now. Don't shoot the messenger. This God saying this right here. Because this is this man's household. He got to be built. He got to be built, and ladies, you got to teach your son if you ain't got a man in that household about these scriptures. Because you know how powerful y'all are. And you know how we are. For one thing. Well, I'm going to leave that alone. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And if she had at all an husband,
yes, sir,
when she vowed, uttered out of her lips wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand.
So if your wife, if my wife want to do something, she got to clear it with me. If I say, no, you ain't going to do that, you can't do it. It don't be like a dictation sometimes. It ain't like that. We talk about it. I said, no, we can't do that. It got to stand. That's the household rule of God for a man. This is what happened to Eve when she left her head cover and went over there and taught that Satan and God. If she would have told Adam, Satan talking to me, he could have stepped in and said, get away. He went to the weaker vessel. He went to the woman. He went and played on her emotion, her mind. And she followed. Then she gave it to Adam. Go ahead. He followed, yeah. Didn't let it happen till Adam did it. When Adam did it, he killed the whole creation. That's why man had to die. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8. But if her husband disallow her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and the Lord shall forgive her.
So she made a promise to do something, and that's a vow. Her husband heard the vow. He said, no, you can't do that. And God will forgive her for making that promise to something or somebody or to him. That's some power right there in the household. Most men, you got to be careful when you have this power, because if you do not guide your household the right way, God gonna deal with you. Don't think because you just, oh, I'm the man, I can tell her yay or nay, or no, you can't do no. If you do treat that wife wrong, as we gonna find out later on, he gonna deal with you. You gotta be real careful with this. And that's why a lot of men in these marriages are stuck. They still doing the same thing 30 years ago. No progress. Because they dealing wrong with their kids. They dealing wrong with their wife. Let me get ahead of myself. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. We're going to get to that. From boys to men of God. This is what we're building today. It's tight, but it's right. 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Verse 1. The reason why I took you to Numbers chapter 30 is so you can understand what he's talking about, this head cutting right here. A lot of people just think it's just talking about putting something on your head. No, it ain't just talking about that. There's nothing wrong with a man or woman wearing a head cover. I don't see it. Nothing wrong. The priest wore a head cover. David wore a head cover when he prayed to the Lord. So you listen to people online, you better get a good understanding of this. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. Go ahead.
Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
This is Paul talking. He said, followers of Christ just like he is. Go ahead.
Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you.
So you got to keep the ordinance. That's why we went back to the law and find out how do you run your house, man. So, and the women will understand it if you teach them this. But we don't know this at all. My dad didn't even know all this stuff right here. He tried to run the house with an iron fist. Ain't no tried, and he did. But he didn't have this part. That's why you go and try to explain this to the women. Then if they hear it from God, then they understand you. But if you don't explain it, then they're just looking at you saying it. You said I can't do this, you said I can't do that. It's you. But you go take it to the book. That take me out of it now. It's what God said. So we found the ordinance. Go ahead.
But I would have you to know that the head of every man is Christ.
Yes, sir.
And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
That's the order. You got God, Christ, and man. Go ahead.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
This is not just talking about you putting something over your head. He gave you the order right here. The head of man who? Christ. So if a man go out there and make a decision without consulting Christ or praying, he covering Christ up. That's why we got to learn these scriptures so we can conduct ourselves like men. Because when we get into our feelings and emotions, we will do whatever feels good to us. And you know, man, I don't think the woman got to do a touch it, you feeling good. So we got to make sure we're doing this right. Follow them laws, follow them statutes, all this stuff. Don't cover Christ up. Go to the scriptures and understand. I can't be right here touching this woman, I'm married. I can't sleep with this woman, this is commit adultery. I can't kill this man because he said this to me. I can't steal this because I want it. This is what's going on with young boys today who are 30 years old. Because they cover the head cover, Christ. They're not following him. Christ don't want us to act like this. We like some wild bulls in the neck on every corner. Don't nobody want to be around us. Nobody. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. But every woman that prayed or prophesies with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one, as if she were shaven.
So who's the head of the woman? Man, if you pray to God just like you made a vow to God, I'm going to do this right here, you covering your husband's head, you got to go to him and talk to him and say, is it okay? But if you go out there and try to make your own way without conducting him, making all kind of promises, now he can come in and say, no, you can't do that. You ain't talking to me about this. You covering your head, which is your man, your husband. And men, you cover your head, which is Christ. But they don't understand this stuff. When you read this right here, you start in the New Testament about the head covering, you think it's something they put on your head, you'll jack all this up. I don't care how old you are, I look at this thing thorough. And I'm going to do a lesson on it in a little while. It's not just talking about a head covering that woman wear on the head, a man taking a hat off his head. It's much bigger than that. Much bigger than that. We're talking about the authority level. God, Jesus, the man, and the woman. We got to understand how to be men. And how we could be good men. We teach our women. We teach our families. Now you got so many women teaching the household.
That's right.
Because the man out there being a man, as they say, he just being a man. No, he being a boy if he ain't taking care of responsibility. You finished with that?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22. Man, you got to make good choices, I'm telling you. Good choices. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 26. So early in my marriage, I made some bad choices, especially financial choices. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 26. As a man, you got to make some good choices so you can propel your family in a good spot. Understand me, you're going to be two people in your lifetime. Two people. You're a young man now, or a boy, and someday you're going to be an older man. Don't let that young boy that you are now make all those bad decisions, and as you grow older, you make it hard for that old man that's going to be growing up in this world. And you see a lot of older men who are bitter, who still working on kiddie jobs. Why? Because they ain't take care of the business when they were young. You gotta take care of the business, you gotta have a role, man. You gotta write some stuff down. You gotta make sure you understand how to go balance a banking account, have a checkbook, balance a check. I mean, go out and get your credit right. Go out and get a house for your husband, a house for your wife. Go out and do all this stuff. This is what men's supposed to do. This man stuff, you go out and get a house for your wife and kids. Instead of just thinking about, well, what she said. Maybe we go check up with her. What kind of car she riding in? What she working at? Oh, she got a good job. Man, forget that. You do what you're supposed to do as a man and provide for your family. And that's why women are just going past man now. The roles are reversed. Verse 26, go ahead.
Be not thou one of them that strike hands, or of them that are sureties for debts.
You're not one of them that strike hand, always want to fight. Or them that are sureties for debts. Making debt after debt. Ruin your credit. People don't want to loan you no money because they know they owe sorry Jeff ain't going to pay me that back. Making debts that you can't even pay. That's why I tell you, when you go get you a house, you pay for it, man. With your salary, man. If she can help you, that's fine. That's more to help. Go ahead.
Be not thou one of them, 27, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee,
See, if you ain't got nothing to pay, they come to take your bed. If you make a bad decision on getting a house too big that you can't pay for, and you run into a bind, or a car breakdown, or you just can't pay the rent that month, you ain't make preparation to save for a rainy day. That's a man's job. You gotta make preparation to save for a rainy day, because they coming as a man. This brother can tell you too. Stuff break down at the house, they looking at you. Dad, what we gonna do? This is stuff we got to do as men. Go ahead. Jump down to verse 29.
Seest thou a man diligently in his business?
So you got to be diligent in your business. You got to have a plan, man. You got to have a plan. Go ahead.
He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men.
See, when you got a plan, even though that joker don't like you, they said, man, he got some business by himself. I'll give him some money because he took care of his record. I mean, he don't have bad credit. He don't have bad loans out there, all this stuff. You can't stand before men with all this bad stuff on your record. You got to straighten this stuff out. You got to go get some money in the bank. You got to go do something. So they're saying, Mama, this is what you got to do. A woman don't want a little child now. Oh, dang, I don't know about these jokers today. These jokers there take care of man quick. Some of these cats, he be sitting home with the kids. I done seen it done, seen it heard too many times. Like, man, what's your example? Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. See, man, we got to study. Study the book. We ain't talking about just word of knowledge. This is your knowledge of being a man, coming from a boy to a man. Second Timothy, chapter 2, verse 15. Believe me, brothers, if you want to make sure you can have respect in your household, you better know the word. So if you go off this worldly word, the worldly knowledge, they're going to eat us alive. Eat men alive. You ain't got nothing because you got some children, well, just pack your bags and leave. Give it a house. You got it in proper shape, you're going to get half of that. She ain't working, you're going to pay alimony. Understand that. This is what the government system does to men. It don't matter. Now, if she accumulate to help you with that, I can see that, you know, you help. Oh, hell. But Ross said she was with me when I was shooting in the gym. That's a little humor. Going out there shooting that basketball, running that football, getting hurt, but she walked away with $100 million. This how it is. So a man can look at this situation and say, you know what? I'm all into this. If I marry a woman, got kids, I understand what I'm up against. I'm trying to make this work. Trying to make this work through the word of God. But if you go anywhere else, it ain't gonna work. Add Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. It ain't gonna work. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. This is what we gotta do, man. Right here. Go ahead.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Yes, sir.
A workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
You got to study the word to show yourself approved. Approved to her. Like, he really know what he's talking about. He can lead me. But when you can't lead her, the lady told me one time, she said, Jeff, now you telling him to lead me, but what if the car ain't running? I said, what? She said, he in one spot, been in the same spot all the years. I got to go out there and do this. I got to teach the kids. I got to do all this stuff. He just sitting there. The car ain't moving. You got to move it, man. You got to move it. And you start with His word. You start with His word. And God will put you in a situation where you can excel in life. Start right here. And most of all, you get the respect. from your wife, from your kids. They might not like it a lot of the time. You go, understand this right here. When you're in a marriage, you're dealing with different type of emotions inside of how even yours. It's not gonna go right all the time. But you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater because you married with her, she married with you, the kids married. No, we still perform our duties. I still pay no bills. I still give her money. I still do all this stuff. I might be mad, but I will still do that. That's the man. Instead of acting like a child and say, no, I ain't giving you nothing. I ain't put no gas in the car. I ain't paying no bills this month. I ain't doing that. I done seen some cats do that. You ain't driving your car, go out there in the car and take the battery out. I'm gonna raise my hand on that one. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 16.
That was a long time ago. Before I got these scriptures. Oh yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, do not be looking at me like I'm perfect. Do not. We had our struggle. We've been together for almost 25 years. We've been through all of that. We're married for 21. This brother right here, he been married a lot longer than I have, 30-some years, right? I'm pretty sure he got some stories too. But one thing about it, the ingredients made y'all better. Just like a chicken. It made you better. Made you a better husband. Made you a better wife. That's what it is. Go ahead.
16. But shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase unto more ungodliness.
Shun this stuff, all this hip-hop culture, being able to talk all this slang. Get in the book and talk that. Reading all this stuff in these books and listening to all these songs, that vain babbling, vain eat. Listen to Beyonce, to the left, I know that's old, but just listen to her all the time. This woman can't get you nothing. She can barely hold on to her. It's gonna come to a head. All of it come to a head. He said, but shun this profane babbling, vain babbling. Get away from that. Don't be like the world in so many ways. Don't be like the world. Don't love the things of the world. Don't do like them. Get in the book and be like God wants you to be in this book, man. Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 3. I'm telling you, if you want to lead your family as a man, and most of all being a man, you got to start this at home. You got to start at home. You got to study this with your